Hey friends, welcome back to Anchored. I'm Lola and I'm really glad you're here. Before we settle in, let me ask you something gently. Have you been holding a lot in your mind lately? Plans, decisions, next steps, all sitting quietly in the background? If that's you, you're in the right place. This isn't about telling you to stop planning. It's about noticing where planning may have started to feel heavy. Let's take a breath together and let God meet us right here. Over the last couple of episodes, we've been talking about trust, what it looks like when life doesn't move at the pace we hoped for, and how faith is often formed in the waiting. And today, we're going to sit with a simple line from the prayer Jesus taught, a line that gently recenters where our trust comes from. Let's drop anchor into Scripture. Give us this day our daily bread. Matthew 6, verse 11. This is such a short prayer, but it carries so much meaning. Jesus doesn't teach us to ask for all the answers. He teaches us to ask for daily bread. Not the whole plan, not the full picture, just what we need for today. Daily bread isn't about having nothing planned. It's about recognizing the source of what sustains us. Bread here speaks of provision, strength when you feel stretched, wisdom when decisions feel complex, peace when your thoughts won't settle. God doesn't promise to give everything at once, but He does promise to give what's needed, one day at a time. We see this pattern clearly in Exodus with the manna in the wilderness. The Israelites had a destination. They were moving forward, but the provision came daily. They couldn't store it up. Yesterday's manna wouldn't sustain today. God wasn't being restrictive. He was teaching them trust, teaching them rhythm, teaching them to rely on Him each day. And this matters for us because planning is wise, but carrying the weight of the whole future is exhausting. Jesus later says in Matthew 6, verse 34, "Tomorrow will worry about its own things." Not because tomorrow doesn't matter, but because today already has enough. And God's grace meets us here. So let me ask you this gently. Where do you feel unsure about what the next step should be? What part of your life feels like it's asking for more than today can supply? Is there something you've been trying to carry all at once, when God is only asking you to walk it one step at a time? If you're feeling that quiet pressure, that doesn't mean you're doing faith wrong. It may simply mean you've been carrying more than today requires. Let's take a moment now. If you can, just pause for a moment. Try to quiet your mind. Let your breath slow, and pray this with me. God, I don't need the whole plan today. I trust You for today's bread, strength for this moment, wisdom for this step, peace for my heart. You can return to that prayer any time this week, before making a decision, before opening your planner, or any time that familiar pressure starts to rise. As you move through the coming days, notice the difference between planning and pressure. And if you'll stay with me, in the next episode, we'll talk about what happens when even wise planning leaves us weary, and how Jesus invites us into rest. So remember to subscribe so you don't miss it. You don't need tomorrow's strength to walk faithfully today. God meets us one day at a time with exactly what we need. Until next time, stay steady, stay rooted, and stay anchored.